the human eye, one of the most valuable and sensitive sense organ. It enables us to see the wonderful world and colors around us. On closing the eyes, we can identify objects to some extent by their smell, taste, sound they make, or by touch. It's, however, impossible to identify colors while closing the eyes. Thus, all the sense organs, the whole human eye is the most significant one as it enables us to see the beautiful, colorful world around us. Different parts of human eye. And what are the functions of these different parts? We are going to see what is the function of cornea. This is the cornea portion. See it. The front transparent part of the sclera is called cornea. Light enters the eyes through the cornea. Sclera means the white portion of your eye. Next, iris. What is iris? A dark muscular tissue and a ring-like structure behind the cornea are known as iris. The color of iris actually indicates the color of the eye. The iris also helps to regulate or adjust exposure by adjusting the iris. See here, this is the iris. You know that when you enter into the room from bright light, for a while you cannot see anything. The reason is that the iris is a muscular tissue. It takes some time for the adjustment. This iris controls the size of the pupil. Pupil is the window of the eye. Then if we are in a dim light, the size of the pupil increase, then only more light can go inside. For that, this iris takes some time. That is why for a while we cannot see anything. Next is pupil. Pupil is called a window of the eye. The light enters into the eye through pupil. A small opening in the iris is known as pupil. Its size is controlled by the help of iris. It controls the amount of light that enters the eye. The most important part of the eye, that is lens. When the light enters into the eye, through the lens, the light passes by the process of refraction and converges at the retina. That time we will feel the sensation of vision. Now we will see what is the function of lens. Behind the pupil there is a transparent structure called a lens. By the action of ciliary muscles, it changes its shape to focus light on the retina. It becomes thinner to focus distant object and become thicker to focus near object. Say, the eye lens has the ability to adjust its focal length. This property is called power of accommodation. The ability of an eye lens to adjust its focal length, that is called power of accommodation. For a normal eye, the near point is 25 centimeter from the eye and far point is infinity. That means for a normal person, he can see everything between 25 centimeter to infinity. Next, ciliary muscles. The ciliary muscles holds the lens in position. You know that the focal length of the eye lens is not constant. Why? Because we want to see near object, distant object. So the focal length of the eye lens is adjusted by ciliary muscles. Then when the ciliary muscles are relaxed, the focal length of the eye lens is high. so we can see the distant object. When the ciliary muscles is tight, the focal length of the eye lens decreases, so we can see the near object. So we'll see here. The ciliary muscles is a ring of muscle surround the lens of the eye. It is attached to the lens by suspensory ligaments. The lens of the eye is a convex lens. When the ciliary muscles is at rest, the lens is in resting state of least optical power such that you can see the object in the distance. When you focus near object, for example when reading, you need to increase the power of the lens. If you don't, the words are blurred. By contracting itself, the ciliary body makes the lens rounder, thereby giving the lens by higher optical power, making the words come into focus. Next part of the eye, that is retina. Retina is called the screen of the eye. Retina. It is a light sensitive layer that consists of numerous nerve cells. It converts images formed by the lens into electrical pulses. These electrical pulses are then transmitted to the brain through optic nerves. So light sensitive cells are here. Then light energy is converted into electrical impulses, and this electrical impulses is transmitted to the particular part of the brain by the optic nerves. It contains mainly two types of cells, rod cells and cone cells. Cone cells are sensitive to colors and bright light, and rod cells are sensitive to dim light. See next, optic nerves. Optic nerves carries the message from the retina to the particular part of the brain. Image signals from the retina to the particular part of the brain. This includes cones and rods. I think you all understood the parts of the human eye. All of you draw the neat diagram of the section of human eye and mark all its important parts and write the function of each part. Thank you.